Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blurred in the land. Welcome back, Legends community. Returning Legends, thank you so much for commenting, liking, and sharing. New Legends, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. Let's get into today's new video. Today's new video is actually going to be music news slash interview reaction. That's kind of been a combination thing I've been doing with reactions that you guys have seen, and I'm glad you guys have been enjoying it too. And we're gonna be actually listening to the interview about JID. JID has upcoming new music on the way. He's at Dreamville Fest, and someone's actually gonna be interviewing him. So I am about to actually pull up the actual interview up on my phone through Twitter. Yeah, so I do use social media to get some of my video ideas. So here we go, guys. Give me a sec. And I am going to pull this up.
At Dreamville Fest, you have a truck where you're teasing two songs, presumably off the next project. What can you say about that experience that's happening right now and those two tracks that fans have the chance to hear if they're in the area?
Yeah, it's really just dedication to the fans, you know what I'm saying? Let them know that it's actually happening, you know what I'm saying? Opposed to just weightless words, which I know they probably tired of artists and stuff like that. We apologize, but it's just sometimes you can't control certain things, and the business along with the music, you got to make sure you're taking care of both of those things, or you'll be like in a whirlwind of trouble. And it's like a place that I never have been, and I don't want to go there or be in that type of having those type of issues. So it's really just solidifying that the body of work is going to be presented to the fans, and it's like one of my favorite ones, just because I don't even want to talk too much about it, but it's one of my favorite pieces of art that I've ever put together.
I know everyone's super excited about it, and also been looking at Easter eggs that you've left in the truck between possible song titles, possible dates. Also numbers floating around of did you tease any of that in?
It's so funny to watch people put the narrative together. I'm not going to say that I did or didn't, but we didn't make it that blatant. We weren't just put, yeah, but it's meaning to all of it, but you're not going to find no dates and all of the crazy stuff. The stuff that we would announce, we ain't putting those type of Easter eggs in there. We're keeping it real, real. It's straightforward.
Real. So this project, I would assume, is separate from the Metro project that you've been cooking up, or are these two separate things? If you could speak on anything.
Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I just want to, when the work is there, you're going to see. You're going to know exactly what it is. I'm not going to tease you and say, hey, no, this is.
Right.
I promise when it's presented, you're going to understand exactly what it is. It's not going to be too much of a mystery around it.
So, JID was at Dreamville Fest. And I gotta say, I liked the interview. The interview was pretty straightforward. He was addressing things about new upcoming music on the way. It seems like this next project is something that he's pretty much, something that he's really excited about. He's saying his best piece of work musically. And I'm like, man, JID, you got a solid discography, man. I was a late JID fan, you know what I'm saying? But I like each of his albums. I think he's, like I said, the type of music he puts out, I guess you could say it's in a way, and I'm not gonna say that they're similar, but in ways they're different. Like a Southern, Kendrick Lamar is kind of what I got from JID when I first was introduced to his music. But I am looking forward to the next Dreamville album. I know he talked about he turned it in recently, and I'm like, whoo, man. I am so looking forward to it. And I like that he talks about the making sure that, yes, putting out the music is good, but you got to make sure the business is good too, because that can cause problems if there's if you don't take care of both things. And that is something that he's right about. The other thing that I thought that was really funny, because the guy that interviewed him asked, did you put any Easter egg references, to decipher or decode? Because, some people do that with their music. I know for a fact, Lupe Fiasco does do that with his music. He throws Easter eggs within his music, or just things that people just have to pay attention to. But no, JID said it was straightforward, and it's not going to be that type of thing going on here, all right? The other thing that I like that he addressed is pretty much, because I've been hearing about this for quite a while too, not just the Dreamville album, but the Metro project. And I love that he didn't give away too much. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Sometimes artists talk and talk and talk and talk. He didn't give away too much with the new album. He has 2 new songs, but you can't really decipher when the new album's coming out. But the Metro project is also a thing, and it's going to be separate, not a continuation album from Dreamville and then Metro. So they're 2 different type of projects. But honestly, I'm happy to hear that JID is actually putting out new music. I've been waiting a while for him to drop a project. I'm like, man, like, when is JID gonna drop a new project? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's about time. You know what I'm saying? The last album I thought was really good, autobiography type of album based around his life. And, you know, and I was like, man, you know, I know the next one, I know he ready to drop another one pretty soon. Like I said before, he is one of the artists that I tend to enjoy listening to on Dreamville. And there are other Dreamville artists I do like on J. Cole's roster. But it is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. You tell me in the comments, are you looking forward to JID's new music on the way? And my next question for you guys is, who is your favorite Dreamville artist? You know what I'm saying? It is the hardest working blurred on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, liking, sharing. Also, hit that bell to stay notified, guys. And it is the blur from the middle of the map, guys. And I'm out, legends.